Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? Let's move those so they're not distracting. That light's always distracting. All right, everyone. Welcome to Art Snacks. I'm Amy Murray. You're at Sugar Hill Art Studio, and it's Art Snack time every Monday, 12:30. Here we are giving little tips and tricks and just taking a midday break for the of Mondays. All right, if you're popping on, say a hello and whatnot. The more hellos I get, the sooner I get to actually see the comments that are up in front of me. That's how it's working now. So tell me where you're watching from, or say hello, or, you know, how was your Mother's Day? Did you do anything exciting? All right, I have a fun little exercise. Still thinking about prompts and ATC cards, right? Still working on these and everything else clear. That's why I love coming on at this time too, because you guys over on the other side of the pond can still watch the live. All right. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be working on here today, but I have a piece of just scrap paper here. It's watercolor paper. I have my box of bits and pieces. I'm going to set this aside, and I am going to turn you guys down. That's perfect, Molly. Lots of people listen while they're working. Ooh, I haven't had crab legs in a long time. Those sound delicious. I wish Mother's Day fell in a month that ended with R, so we could have an oyster roast for Mother's Day, because I live in the Virginia Beach area, the Chesapeake Bay area, that north, and in that area, you know, we have some really magnificent oysters. I know most of you are probably like, ew, I don't like those. I love them, especially when we all gather and it's an open fire and we have a stainless steel plate that goes on top of the fire, and the oysters just roast, and people are opening them and you just eat them. Oh, they're so very good. So is all the fresh fish and things. I love fish. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I see some of you are popping on. That's awesome. So, all right, I'm going to turn you down and I'm going to get right into working. I know. I go on fast forward on Mondays for Art Snacks because I try to keep it under 30 minutes, right? Just a little break. And I realize that my Yankee comes out and I start talking really, really, really loud or really, really, really fast. You love voice from Louisiana. Hey, see, the more you guys, yeah, I got your comments already. Awesome, Charlotte. Yeah, I think some people love them. I love a roast. Okay, I'm going to flip you down, and I hope you do this, whether it's in your art journal, on a piece of scrap paper, you're making painted papers, you're making ATCs. Give this one a try. This is a fun one. All right, here we go. Let me get this flipped. Not that there really is a right side on this one today. Make sure we're all good. My hands. All right, you can see. All right, so I just have this piece of scrap paper here. And I am going to, let's put out some colors. I'm feeling a little bit brighter. I'm feeling bright today. So definitely let's put some of I'm just putting some colors down here so it's quick and easy, and I'm not pulling you guys. I'm not holding you up too much, but you could work right out of your tubes. I'm just kind of going to put some colors down. I'm feeling bright, sunshiny. It's actually, for the first time in a while here, it is not a sunshiny day. It's not raining, but the sun definitely isn't shining. Uh-oh, did I put my yellows away? So not like me. Let me grab a yellow. Hang on. We'll just grab one from here. Yeah, we'll just grab lemon yellow, primary yellow. I like lemon better, but that's okay. Let's just grab that. And in. A little orange, although that my yellow and my pink are gonna give me the perfect orange. It's all good. I must have cleaned up. Look at me go. Look at primary red. I'm adding red. Aren't you guys proud of me? All right, there's my palette. I'm just gonna throw that in there. All right, here's what we're doing. Palette's there, you can see it. Piece of paper. We gotta move things around because we're working with our non-dominant hand. Non-dominant hand today. So I'm gonna move my water and my towel over to this side as I'm working with my opposite hand. I know. This is such a key exercise. It's key that everyone should do at least 100 times. Okay. Let's first start. I'm just going to grab my black. I'm going to grab my black Sharpie, and I'm going to use this one if I can. Nope, I haven't started that one yet. Let's just, no, the Sharpie tends, I want the Posca pen. I want the Posca pen because I don't want the Sharpie to run on me. Sometimes they can. I should actually do it with the Sharpie. You guys can see. Okay, here's a Posca pen. That's what I recommend. Let me use a Sharpie and we'll see what the acrylic on top of it does. Put Sharpie in your opposite hand, okay? And the opposite hand, and just start, oops, gotta hold it. Just start, you know, wiggle it around. Just put some shapes on there. You can be intentional. And you can't really overdo it. We're gonna paint over it anyways. All right, we're painting over it anyways, but that just helps. Now we've broken white space, right? That intimidating journal page that we open to and it's plain white, we've broken it already. Already we're off to a great start. All right, even just getting paint when you're using your opposite hand can be really weird. All right, and now you're just going to, I'm not doing neurographic art where I'm coloring in specific spaces, right? I'm going right over the top of this. I'm getting in. I'm not even washing my brush really. I'm gonna switch it up a bit. Now, if you're doing ATCs, this piece can get caught up. All right, I'm gonna switch. Even just like, I'm so tempted to put it in my other hand to mix the colors. I'm not doing it. I'm keeping it true. And I'm going to kind of do some circles over here. And just keep painting shapes. Blobs, whatever works for you. I didn't really put enough paint down. Let's kind of dig in with some orange and this red. Do you see how I'm not even really worrying about cleaning my brush? I want lovely color play here. And in order to do that, you have to be a little messy. And you know what using your non-dominant hand forces you to do? It forces you to be messy. Let's kind of get maybe some of the yellow in. It feels really weird. Remember, relax. Like I find myself gripping. I actually will squeeze my dominant hand just to hold on. If you find that you're like clenching or trying to have too much control, go back further on your brush. Okay, I should have taped this down, but now we're just moving, we're just having some color, covering all the spaces, right? Look how bright and pretty that is. Just working with some primaries for the most part. I have primary red, primary yellow, cad orange, neon pink or reflex rose, turquoise green, and the lime green. That's all I have here. Now I'm gonna be careful with some of this. I'm gonna just kind of bring in, I do want to kind of cover a lot of the, see, oh, I want to switch. I want to get down, there we go. Down into the rest of that brush. I'm going to kind of lay it there. I want to bring some of that darker. I kind of got a darker color happening because I'm mixing kind of red and orange with a green, right? So it's giving me a neutral, which is, don't be fooled. It's quite a lovely color. Whoops. Still fighting with that. Still fighting with that non-dominant hand. It's good. It's good. Embrace it. Kind of bring that down. I'm just trying to get all, because you know what, this size paper will give me quite a few little cards. So I'm just going to kind of, we're going to do that. Okay. So there we have a bright, colorful mess. Fun already. Fun already, I promise you. All right, so now I don't have white right in front of me, but I have this pale pink. So using, again, non-dominant hand, I'm just gonna start mark making. All right, just mark making. I'm telling you, it's very freeing. I don't really want all that white there. There we go. It's very freeing to use, to step out of your comfort zone, okay? That's what I'm trying to do here with you. I want you to step out of your comfort zone. I want you to play with colors you don't typically play with. I want you to play with materials you don't typically play with. You know, just try some new things. I don't know, this is yellow, and yellow is pretty translucent, so I'm not 100% sure that this is gonna dry, that this yellow, because it's so primary, is going to really show up anywhere, but we'll put a couple little dots down. I'm just using a bamboo skewer. If you don't have one of those, get one. All right, let's bring another layer of line in, and I'm trying to use things that you guys might have. Let's just grab this turquoise blue. I think it's deep enough. It's a lot deeper than the one I used. All right, and I'm going to non-dominant hand, and I'm just going to scrape some in here. All right. You know what's even more fun? If you don't have a bamboo skewer, you don't have to go to the store. Just go outside and get a twig off your tree. I keep that right in with my paintbrushes. I love it. All right, so we're just gonna kind of keep going. Keep just looking at color, bouncing things around, breaking some things up. I kind of like that little roll look there. Maybe roll that there. Non-dominant hand. Feels weird. Definitely feels weird. All right. I know. Hot mess. Hot mess express coming at you. Kind of give a quick dry. I'm not going to worry too much about it because I don't want to bore you with this part. So look what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna grab one of my painted papers, but I'm gonna flip it upside down. I just wanna kind of get some of the excess off so I can rip this up and show you the fun. Look how fun that, look at what I did there. Even that's fun. Remember, if you like both sides of your paper, like you have some painted papers and then you start doing something fun on the other side, then that's the one you make a tag out of. All right, so if I grab this, I'm pretty sure this piece is 5. It is, so I'm gonna go 2.5 real quick. We're gonna go two and a half. And down here, we're gonna do 2.5. All right. I love a metal straight edge. Let's move that out of the way. Love a metal straight edge for this reason. There and there, come on. It's still a little wet. I'm pushing it here. Let it dry. Okay. And then we have 3.5, 7, and then that would be 10.5. So just like that. And I love a torn edge on a card. And I'm just I'm guesstimating, you know, kind of on holding it straight. Look at these. Aren't they fun? Can you see already? And again, 3.5, 7, and 10.5. There we go. Get that a little straighter. Look how fun. So bright and fun. Okay. So now you're looking at them. Used your non-dominant hand. You've got some fun things happening. Isn't that fun? So now, what if we come in and we want to do a little, let's see, let's make a quick card. How much time do I have tons of time. Tons upon tons of time. I don't know, let's look. I've got choose to shine. I always like to have a word. I've got some circles here that maybe will work. That one might be kind of fun. I could put a little strip of some tissue paper and get rid of that prompt, right? There's a tissue paper prompt. And then I could put down some member doing these watercolored flowers. I like that color better. Let's see. We have just some fun shapes. Could layer like this, maybe. All right, let's play. I have PVA. Do I have matte medium? I have some matte medium here. Good. Nope. Here you are. Let's just rip. Thinking. There's one. I want to show you guys how quick a journal page or an ATC card can really be. They don't have to be. It's more about getting to know your supplies and being creative and exploring you and your art, and it's not worrying about the finished product. I know so many of us get wrapped up in what it's going to look like at the end, and we lose the fun of art when we do that. We lose the creative final piece de resistance, if you will. Okay, so there we have some of those on there. Now I'm just not sure. I have to figure out which flower. If I decide to use a flower, I have lots of things in here. I have some hearts. I have these sewn. I don't really like those colors together though. I always have a rainbow. That's kind of cool. I should look at the comment. I should stop for a minute and look at the comments. No, I don't like that one. I have lots of rainbows. I have more rainbows than I thought I had in here. This one's nice and bright. We could do that, and we could do that. Do you see how many options when you have your bits box? I like to do a lot of these things. Over in Sugar Hill Creatives, and that's open right now. If anybody wants to know more about my membership, it's open now for a little bit longer. Could just do that. That's kind of cute. Maybe we'll do that. I'm going to use my glue stick on these big ones. There's that. I mean, these are just quick, fun ways to put a little ATC or any card, any ATC card, any journal page, put it together, have some fun with it. Just get in there and play a little bit. There we go. We're gonna flip that over to get those pressed down. And then let's go. We did silver. Let me get that in water before I get sidetracked. I have silver on there, but there's nothing wrong with a little gold too. Oops, she's got to be shaken. I think she's running out on me. There we go. Let's get some little lines in there too. I do like working in groups of 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. that way. Let's bring in, I just feel like it needs to be a little whiter up there. There, I like that. Those are good, those are good. It's got it glued down. It'll settle. And last but not least, let's just kind of give another outline on my letters here. And I'm pushing it. It's still wet. Have patience. Have patience if you can. Better than I have patience. There, we'll stick those around and maybe we'll kind of, it's too wet. Amy, stop. See? I do that all the time. Where is, not that one. That's actually a really good pen. Sometimes I like to go around with a really loose kind of scribble line, make things pop a little bit more. I have tissue paper on this, so this could be my tissue paper prompt. You gotta let it dry. But, so there's, I guess, whether it's in a journal, this is a great way to take your big journals, things you are playing with, like just a good old blank journal, and break that white with, and put some color on it. Put some color on it with your non-dominant hand. Now you can challenge yourself to do, you know, draw something specific with that non-dominant hand. That's a whole nother lesson, and a rather fun one, but like just a fun little card, just some mark making, but all we did was use our non-dominant hand to throw some color and lines and dots and things, right? It's very freeing. It's very relaxing for your mind to switch and use your other hand, which means you're using the other side of your brain, okay? Sorry, truck just went by and apparently he didn't like that sound. And then have those bits box, have those things, and cards are super fast and super easy to make. Super fun, right? All right, let me see. Does anybody have any questions? Let me kind of get in here. Let me type hi and see if I can find anything. Yes, use that little, fell in love with those backgrounds. I know. The backgrounds, I love. Try different colors too, you know? Try different little colors that you have. And then you can have just a cute little card. There's so much more we could do too. Like you got to keep all your little ribbon bits. And I could take, if I had I can sew it, or I could, but look at, you can put a little ribbon there, and bam, right? You take it up another notch. Super fun. So layer, have fun with ATC cards, have fun with your journal pages, break the rules, my friends, break the rules. Have fun, play with color, get a little different in what you do, and try some new things, and definitely try using your non-dominant hand. All right, everybody. I'm gonna, promote one more time because the doors will be closing and I don't open them again. Sugar Hill Circle, okay? That is my paid membership. You can pay for the whole year and get 2 months free, or you can pay monthly. And in there, we do everything. We work on so many things. So this week, we are doing flower animals, mixed media flower animals. We are painting pillows. We are doing painted Happy Mail envelopes next week. We have joy journals that we work on. We have, there's pretty much always some sort of mixed media project, a new technique or a new medium that we explore. I force you out of your comfort zone. I teach you, you're welcome everybody. I teach you concepts of art. We will learn about composition. We learn about color. We hold all of those things together and exercise our creative intuition and our problem solving and all of the things in art to make you more of a true artist. Okay, you already are artists, you are creative, you are doing your thing. It's amazing. It really, really is. If you want to understand a little bit more on you know, how to put things together instead of just painting, you know, an exact replica of what you're being taught. If you want to do some other things, if you want to explore more mediums, because Lord knows we do that, then come join us. The link is here. It is sugarhillartstudio.com. You will find everything you need to know about what we do in there. We've had quite a few people sign up this round, and it would be great if anybody else wants to come on and join. I had quite a few people sign up with a yearly account, which is fun. You also get a little, you're going to get a package in the mail with some of my favorite things, some ephemera, just a lot of extra, some sari ribbon. You're going to get a bunch of stuff in the mail also, so that you can just get started in creating. So come and join us. We're doing a lot of things. If you have any questions or whatnot, you just let me know. And yeah, that is that. If you're not on my my mailing newsletter, get on there. That will go out later tonight. Also, for those of you that are in the ATC swap, the final swap list has gone out. It is done. There were a couple of people that did not respond to the several emails or to the posts. So those couple of people I had to kind of take out because we were still missing their full address. If for some reason you're watching or you catch this and you still want to be on, then just email me. We'll work it out from there. We'll figure it out. I always hate to leave people out, but I need you to get in there. All right, everybody, have fun playing with color and your non-dominant hand, and I'll see you soon. Bye.